Hey people, Kate Slinky here, how we doing? So today I thought I'd do a quick video just going through equipment. If you're new to the game, just a brief introduction to the equipment, and also what do other people use. You prefer to use a knife or do you use a pistol in some of the factions? And it isn't always the same for every faction, there is some exceptions to the rule. So first, every hero character has a weapon slot. So you've got choice of a weapon, then you've got defense, and then you've got like the booster item. Now obviously every character is individual, they don't always have the same. For example, we have, I think, Calendis. Go to Calendis here, he has 2 weapon slots. I think he's the only character in the game that has 2 weapon slots, so you can equip 2 on there. And also he's got his booster. And also some of the characters like Cut, he only has 2 defensive slots, doesn't really have a booster one, so you can have like 2 armors on Cut. And again, I think he is the only character that has 2 defense slots as well, unless there's any more. Now for each faction, apart from the Eldar, the Alderae and Tau, they have all got the choice of a knife or a pistol. So again, it all depends, there's no kind of set rule to it or golden rule. It is mainly down to what you prefer, what kind of style you prefer playing. But I always seem to go that if you've got someone that shoots more than like once, twice, you've got someone that shoots 3 or 4 times, equip them with a pistol. For example, Bellator, now he has 6 hits. So I always think using the combat knife, yes, you're going to get less crit chance, but you're going to get more crit damage. So if I wanted to, I can change it there to the pistol. I'm going to get more of a crit chance, but less crit damage. Now again, it depends on what kind of state your equipment's in, what kind of level it's at. So again, it all really does depend. Some people prefer having 6 shots and having more of a chance of critting more and doing less crit damage. But I always think, and a lot of people I speak to kind of generally use the knife on anyone that does more than multiple hits, because it just seems to work so much better because you've got more hits coming out. So yes, you're going to have less crit chance, but at them 6 hits, you're going to crit at some point out of them. The same for the Necrons, they have not really a knife, it's like a blade. So here you can see with Aleph Null, again with the Necrons, you've got a choice of the particle caster, they call it, like a pistol, or the void blade. And as you can see, I've got for Aleph Null, I prefer the blade purely because it's got 5 particle hits. And out of 5 particle hits, the blade, yeah, I'm going to be getting 20% crit chance, but the crit damage when I do hit is pretty nice at plus 4, 5, 8, and that's an epic. Do you know what I mean? There's so many gears to kind of level up, and for the booster with him, I've just given him a 3% chance and a 40% crit. And again, you can kind of like pick which one you are. They all mainly for the boosters stand the same until you start leveling up. But for the equipment, again, now each character has their own kind of defense. Some of the characters will have armor, like for example, again we've got Aleph Null, he purely just has armor, so he's no kind of health, it's just purely armor. And then if we go to someone like Calgar, yeah, so he's got the block chance. So again, and go through, it's really it's something to get your mind over, like which characters have block and which other characters don't have the block chance. Where Calgar has got the block chance, so you've got that chance of either having a better block or better block damage. So again, I prefer, really for most characters, I think I prefer to have more of a chance of block than the block damage. For example here, I've got 35% chance and plus 340, where if you can look at another equipment, there's only 30% there, but obviously not as much damage. And as I always say, it depends on what equipment you've got as well. There is some exceptions to the rule. For example, the Sisters, Adeptus, they've got their, the Act of Faith. Now the Act of Faith obviously gives you more crit chance and crit damage, and that's across all of the Sisters. So really, all the Sisters should be equipped, I think, with a knife personally, because even though it's going to be lower crit chance, with their kind of passive of Act of Faith, you're going to have extra crit chance anyway. I think I've got all the Sisters apart from, I think it's Isabella has got a pistol. That's just purely because I haven't really got a decent enough knife. I could probably put her in that one, but it's just too many minuses. So again, it's not like, it's not right or wrong which way you want to do it. Some people prefer to have more of a crit chance and lesser crit damage. It really is what kind of style you play, really. But I just thought I'd go through and, like I say, just what I prefer. Like I say, the only ones is the Eldar and the Tau, where they have really no much choice, but you're going to have a crit chance. I haven't seen any weapons yet, like a blade for them. I don't know if any will come in the future. I kind of hope so, to give you more of a choice, because it's the only two factions that haven't got it. All the rest is purely, you can just decide where Yarrick. It is an example, purely because I haven't done it with Yarrick. I'll give him a pistol just purely because if I pick up a knife, it's going to be so much more less. It's going to be minus on that, but still less crit damage until I've got a knife much better. So that's, like I say, one exception to the rule. Personally, I think if you've got an equipment that's better in both, then I'd put that on. But if until you've got that knife, that's going to make your crit chance like a little bit lower, but the crit damage is going to be higher. Out of more shots, you are better to equip the knife. So, yeah, so it was just a quick discussion, really. This is what the way I play it. There's a way a lot of guilds play it. If you're new to the game, it will help you just play around which way you prefer. And I'd like to hear from what you guys do. You guys kind of agree? Is it do you equip a knife if they've got more chance of doing multiple hits, and then if it's just a one hit, do you know what I mean, getting that crit chance up? So I'd like to hear from you guys in the comments below, just how you equip your characters. That's purely, like I say, it's my opinion. I know people got different opinions, so it's great to hear what your opinions are. So I hope that helps some people out there. Don't forget to check out some of my videos, and also hit that like and subscribe button on your way out. Take care, bye bye.